Welcome to Mentally Balanced. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. Anxiety out the wazoo. I feel like I'm on a real interview slash date slash meet and greet. I am so honored and privileged that you stopped by this pilot episode to check out this podcast to see who is Dr. Jordan, to see what is Mentally Balanced all about. And there are 100 other mental health podcasts out there. What's going to make this one different? So let me introduce myself. Hi, my name is Dr. Jordan. I have been practicing in psychiatry for 6 years. I am a physician assistant. I'm not an MD or a DO. I am a PA, and I went back to school to get my doctorate, similar to how nurse practitioners are able to get their doctorate. And I am super excited. My doctorate is in medical science. I finished that in 22. And prior to that, I did PA school, graduated in 2018, Coastal Carolina, graduated in 2016. And now I'm doing this podcast. This is not my first time on the microphone. I truly believe I did the things that I did before coming to this podcast, because that was a practice run. And I'm super excited to be starting over, to be starting this new book, this new chapter with you in mind. So what is the podcast all about? Being mentally balanced. It kind of speaks for itself. I will be interviewing EMDR specialists, all types of counselors, therapists on this podcast. And they are going to be giving us tips and tricks to make it through moments of anxiety, moments of depression, moments of recalling trauma flashbacks and different things like that. I call it my toolbox, and I want you to call it your toolbox too. I know it makes you feel like you're in kindergarten, but just hear me out. So our toolbox is going to be full of tools that we get from every episode, from each therapist, from each specialist, and sometimes even me, even though my specialty is strictly medication related. But I have learned some tips and tricks throughout my last 6 years of practicing that has really been monumental to my practice and my patients, and how I'm able to build a rapport with them. I'm super excited to have you as a listener, to have you be a part of my audience. I know time is precious, so each podcast episode will be 15 minutes or less. In the event that we do run over, it probably wouldn't be no more than 10 minutes tops. I'm super excited to have you here again. I'm so nervous just having this pilot episode, but I know we are about to kick off this first season of Mentally Balanced with Dr. Jordan and guest, and it is going to be fire. Okay, it's going to be lit. Whatever. What do the kids say nowadays? Sigma? Whatever. It's going to be lit. Okay. So bring yourself in, get comfortable, get a notebook and a pen to jot down some notes, especially hearing from our specialists and our therapists. And I will see you on the first episode of Mentally Balanced with Dr. Jordan. See you soon, guys. Bye.
And that's it for our pilot episode. If you've enjoyed it, or if you're excited, just as excited as we are about this podcast, please make sure you follow us on Instagram at mentally_balanced_podcast, and stay tuned for our other socials. And y'all have a great week. Bye-bye.